What's going on, everybody? My name is Aiden and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to have a quick and short update for the Chicago Bulls and the Sacramento Kings game reaction. Now, I'm going to keep this short because I didn't get to watch its full game in its entirety, and I'm going to need your guys' help. You guys need to let me know what happened in some of these moments of the game, especially in the first half, because I didn't see it, and I definitely don't want to do an injustice by talking about a game and getting stuff wrong about the players and the individual performances or just the team in general. So if I say something wrong in this video, I'd like for you guys to really help me out and let me know what you guys thought about the game in its entirety. Before we get any further though, if you liked the video and you want to see more from me, drop a like, drop a follow, and or subscribe if you are new. And again, let me know your thoughts on the game, your player of the game, and just how the game went in general. Now, as you can see, we lost this game 123 to 115, and here's what I thought went wrong for the Chicago Bulls. Because again, the second half was a fantastic half for the Bulls in the end. It was a comeback. It was close. It was competitive. It was fun. The energy in the crowd was electrifying. It was the loudest I've heard this Bulls team's crowd in a while, in all honesty. It really felt like that. It felt like there was a belief. And maybe if there was an extra quarter, we could have got it done. But at the end of the day, we did fall, and the first half is the big responsibility for that. Now, here's what I thought went wrong in the first half. Now, keep in mind, I didn't watch the first half in its entirety, and to be fair, it looked like a complete waste of time. When you're down by 30 plus points in a game, that usually means that you don't really want to watch the game, and it's not really worth watching. But I think, personally, Sacramento ran circles around us offensively in the first half. It wasn't even a joke. It wasn't a laughing matter. We got beaten down to the point where it was downright embarrassing. Usually, if you get blown out every now and then, you can have a little bit of a laugh about it. You know, you could joke around and say the Bulls are so bad, the Bulls are this, the Bulls are that. You can move on, right? But being embarrassed in every single category offensively, it just hurts at some point. You know, it's like a punch to the gut as you know, again, even the bench points that Trey Lyles, Malik Monk scored, that felt like a gut punch, in my opinion, for the Chicago Bulls, considering, I guess, just how everything went wrong. Again, the bench points went wrong for the Bulls. It was as simple as that. The three-point shooting was electrifying from the Sacramento Kings. Their mid-range and their paint production was absolutely superb as well. They just did everything right. From the bench points, the hustle points, the three-point shooting, the mid-ranges, and the paint, everything went right for Sacramento offensively, and the Bulls couldn't keep up. And at the end of the day, if there's any chance you're going to beat the Sacramento Kings, you have to keep up with them offensively. They are one of the best offensive teams in the league. They showed it last season. They're showing it this season as well. And yes, you could discredit their defense all you like. You can say they're not the best defensive team. You can say whatever you like about their second half collapse, which we'll get to in a second. But at the end of the day, at their core, they are a fantastic offensive team, led by De'Aaron Fox and his 40-plus points. The bench production was unbelievable. Sabonis with another double-double. I think he got close to a triple-double today if he didn't get there. And just everything was so well-rounded for Sacramento. And I have to give a major shout-out to De'Aaron Fox because of that. Because he scored 40 points in this game, right? But I think the biggest compliment you can give to De'Aaron Fox is that the 40 points, in my opinion, felt like a quiet 40 points. Now, you might think of that and say that's a complete insult. He absolutely dominated this game. But the way that I see it, when De'Aaron Fox dropped the 40 points, and I'm saying it feels quiet, it's because he made a difference in every other aspect of the game, that it made the points feel less significant by the other attributes he contributed to the game. His playmaking, his defensive work, his athletic ability, his leadership skills, all these things. Yes, scoring 40 points is amazing, but we've seen Bulls players, our Bulls players, drop 40 plus points in games, and we still get destroyed. Zach LaVine earlier this season dropped 50 points, and we got cooked by a Detroit Pistons team with I don't know how many wins they have, but it's still not a lot. So when De'Aaron Fox is dropping 40, but yet so many other things are going right, he's contributing in so many other ways that, again, it makes it it's a great leader's performance, if you catch my drift. And that is something that I have to give the world of respect for De'Aaron Fox. Congratulations to him on a great game. And it really felt significant in the fourth quarter. The points really made the difference in my mind when it was the big shots. When it was that unbelievable tough layup that I don't know how he finished. When he made a big three over Alex Caruso. When he was able to get to the free throw line. Yes, those are big points that made the biggest of differences. But overall, it was a well-rounded game. even with his 40-plus points. That's incredible to see for the Sacramento Kings and for De'Aaron Fox. And as a neutral, I'm sure a lot of people would have had fun watching his performance today. But what went right for the second half? What did the Bulls do in the second half? Well, I'm going to actually go at the Kings here for this as well. The Kings did a complete 180 in terms of their second half performance compared to their first half performance. It was way too in love with the three-point line, and look, the Bulls do this a lot as well. When we have an unbelievable first half performance shooting from three, the second half we try to replicate it, we try to duplicate it, and we try to do the same thing. And Nate went absolutely cold from the three-point line in that third quarter, and the Bulls just surged and surged and surged. They made all the right decisions. They played some good defense, a lot better defense in the second half than the first half. They made some easy shots. They got really, really close. Fourth quarter performance. But what went wrong for the Bulls in the fourth quarter was the turnovers. There were so many silly turnovers in the fourth quarter. That backcourt violation from Kobe White, just a completely unnecessary thing to see. And again, the out of bounds calls and stuff of that nature. It just hurt at the end of the day. And even Alex Caruso, to an extent, we all love Alex Caruso. He puts his body on the line for this Bulls team. He's so desperate for a stop to bring this Bulls team closer to a win. But sometimes he took the bait. De'Aaron Fox is a veteran, and he knows how to get to the line, and he knows how he can contribute in so many different ways. And he took the bait. Alex Caruso took the bait. Every time there was a steal opportunity, Alex Caruso pursued it. Every time there was a blocking opportunity, Alex Caruso pursued it. And De'Aaron Fox, with his veteran experience, knows how to get the contact, and he did. And Alex Caruso took that bait. So that was frustrating. But again, I have to give respect to Alex Caruso because, look, it's not easy to play defense on De'Aaron Fox, but he also, again, he gave away a couple of free throws that probably we could have avoided and maybe had a better chance to win the game. So that's the harsh reality of things. So I think eagerness and too many fouls, turnovers in the fourth and the third quarters were a big problem for the Chicago Bulls. But we made a valiant effort to come back. We did try to fight. We did compete. And I don't care what anybody says. We know Sacramento are better than the Bulls. We know it. Some Bulls fans will find it hard to believe. Some Bulls fans will have so much pride in their team that they won't see that Sacramento are much better than the Chicago Bulls. And you can even put the second night of a back-to-back as a reason why the Sacramento Kings ended up falling a little bit in the second half. Whatever your excuses are, right? But we know Sacramento are better. But at home, you should never, ever, ever get blown out. You should never. I hate... Again, I'm very much against this. I hate when teams give up at home. I hate it. And the Bulls have done that earlier in the season, and I was extremely frustrated. Especially at home, you should always try to defend home court to the best of your ability. Sure, you're not going to win every single home game. Even Boston now, they were undefeated at home for a while, but they're not now. You know, not everybody's going to win at home, but you should always try to defend home court, and you should never give up at home. So even though Sacramento are better than the Bulls, even though they played a better game and a much better first half performance to say the least, what I can say is I'm very happy that the Bulls did not give up in this game, and they brought the fight to Sacramento and made it a close and competitive game in the end. So that's where I'm going to leave on a positive note in this game. But did I get something wrong? My player of the game would be Kobe White. Did I get that wrong? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching. Drop a like and a follow, and or subscribe if you are new. Hopefully I did the game justice. I apologize for not being able to do the watch along today. Again, Sundays are always going to be hard. I'll give you a spoiler alert. The next game against Orlando, there is no next Sunday game for me against Orlando. My apologies. No chance I could do that watch along. Literally 0% chance unless players get changed right at the day. But if that doesn't happen, no chance. So I apologize, but that's life. Sometimes you can do them, sometimes you can't. It is what it is. But I'll see you in the next watch along, which should be on Tuesday night for you guys. I think that's against the Timberwolves, so that's a tough game coming up. But that being said, have a wonderful and safe day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned for more. Take care, and peace.